Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another video. Today, we're going to talk about some NBA players who are secretly broke. Let's get right into it. First up at number 1 is Allen Iverson. First, we got to start off with a guy who blew through over $200 million. Yeah, 2 years after his playing career, the money that he made was all gone. He blew through all this money through drinking, gambling, and friends, along with a lot of other things. For example, one story with teammate Larry Hughes where he gave him a Bentley just because. In 2011, his wife filed for divorce, and when discussing the money for divorce, Iverson made the statement, quote unquote, "I don't even have money for a cheeseburger." And just a year later in 2012, he had to file for bankruptcy as he didn't have over $900,000 to pay to a jeweler. Iverson was a star player and at one point arguably the best in the league. And just 2 years after his playing days were done, he went broke. He has a couple deals to get him back on track, as Reebok has a deal with him where he can't touch over $32 million until he's 65, and he still gets $1 million in dividends every year from them and gets money from some other business ventures. Hopefully Iverson can stay on track. At number 2 is Scottie Pippen. Next up, gotta talk about Michael Jordan's right-hand man, Scottie Pippen, who actually got scammed by one of his dream team teammates. Pippen blew over $120 million with horrible investment decisions. Apparently, one of those decisions was buying a jet that didn't even work for $5 million, and, well, he had to get it repaired. If you're gonna buy a jet, at least make sure it works. He almost had to sell his belongings in a yard sale in 2011, and he may have been scammed by Dream Team teammate Christian Laettner. In a move to buy the Memphis Grizzlies, Pippen joined Laettner's investment group, but unfortunately the deal never went through, and apparently Scottie never got his money back. He ended up suing Laettner and got back $2.5 million. Even though Pippen never filed for bankruptcy, he did go broke through many poor financial decisions. At number 3 is Shawn Kemp. Now we've got a young promising player who gained weight once he got his money and was never the same once he left the Sonics. What really got to him, though, was all of his legal troubles. It's now rumored that he has a net worth below $1 million. He's pretty silent about the whole situation, though, so no one really knows what's up. While getting arrested many times, he had to deal with a lot of court fees and paying lawyers, so that really killed his bank account. He also just recently had to shut down a bar that he owned. As said earlier, he's very to himself, so no one really knows fully what's up. But let's hope that everything works out for him well in the future. At number 4 is Kenny Anderson. Next up, we got a player who really went broke after making about $60 million over the course of his NBA career. Another example of what poor financial literacy can do with someone who has millions of dollars. One of these things was allocating over $10,000 for hanging out money, which is just insane. He also had to deal with the expenses of owning 8 cars, which just isn't needed no matter how rich you are. He also had to pay child support for 7 children, which weakened his bank account as well. Like some of the others, though, he's seemingly turning it around as well, and he was able to make a movie on his life called Mr. Cribbs, describing the highs and lows in his life. And at number 5 is Darius Miles. Even though the next player on this list was only in the league for 7 years, he was able to make over $60 million in his career, but it all vanished. Darius Miles came to the NBA straight out of high school, which may not have done him any favors to his financial knowledge. In 2016, a little bit after his career ended, he filed for bankruptcy. He lost a ton of money in real estate investments, where some of the other notable investors were Nelly and Marshall Falk. It seems like he is doing better, though, since filing for bankruptcy, as he hosts a podcast called Knuckleheads with another former NBA player and teammate, Quentin Richardson. Well guys, that's going to do it for today's video, so thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon for more content just like this. We'll see you all in the next one.